Located in the Caucasus region of the former Soviet Union between the Caspian and Black Seas, the Republic of Armenia shares borders with Azerbaijan, Georgia, Iran, and Turkey. Annexed by the Soviets in 1922, this small ancient country of roughly 3 million people has been an independent democracy since 1991. Rich in religious tradition, architecture, arts, music, and culture, the people of Armenia now enjoy the freedom to openly celebrate their national identity. Yet the collapse of the Soviet Union and the last decade of transition have not been easy. With significant financial support from the U.S. government and other agencies, Armenia has benefited from numerous international aid programs. One such program, funded through the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs, is the Project Harmony Armenia School Connectivity Program. This program has renovated rooms, built computer facilities, and supplied internet connections to over 300 Armenian primary and secondary schools since the year 2000. Our teachers' journey to Armenia as educational ambassadors begins in New York City during a 2-day pre-departure orientation, where they discussed with their colleagues the goals of the exchange and their plans to build collaborative school partnerships with teachers in Armenia. Chosen from a large national pool of applicants, the group collectively represented 15 U.S. states. Together, the group shared the common goals of bringing their overseas experiences back into their classrooms and communities at home as part of a greater effort to connect schools, bridge communities, and promote international education and understanding.
I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel-eyed death and men who are fighting to be warm. Come in, she said, I'll give ya shelter from the storm.
Hang out tonight. So I just wanted to tell you that I didn't think I was.
Slightly wary from the journey, but entirely undeterred, the group first arrived in the capital city of Yerevan, where they spent several days getting their bearings and beginning their studies of the geography, architecture, history, religion, customs, and traditions of Armenia. The group was afforded a first-hand introduction to the country and people of Armenia in preparation for their pioneering collaborative school partnership process. The ancient culture and traditions of Armenia can hardly be learned in several weeks, but Project Harmony did its best to provide the group with an understanding of how Armenia has developed over the centuries and what it means to be an Armenian today. Christianity is a cornerstone of modern Armenian national identity, and its ancient churches dot the rugged landscape. In the year 301 AD, Christianity was named the official religion of the Armenian state, making it the oldest Christian country in the world. Armenia is no stranger to hardship, and its history books, architecture, and monuments bear openly the scars of deep wounds. Here the group has gathered at the Genocide Memorial in Yerevan, which commemorates the victims of the Turkish aggression that claimed the lives of 1.5 million ethnic Armenians during the First World War. While Armenian history and cultural identity may be marked with dark periods of persecution and foreign domination, today's independent Armenia flourishes with art and culture. The locals certainly know how to enjoy themselves on a warm evening, and artisans, musicians, and vendors are a constant sight on the streets during the long days of summer. After a week of orientation and cultural excursions, it was time to begin the process of creating collaborative school partnerships. Here you see our teaching pairs being united for the first time. Each of the Armenian teachers was selected in an open merit-based competition from some of the more than 300 schools in the Project Harmony School Connectivity Network.
Your son? No, I know how to say Eleanor.
No, it's not Armenian name.
Eleanor.
We are 10. My name is Gabrielle Barbarian. I live right outside of Boston, Massachusetts. I teach 8th grade social studies and am very just honored and fortunate to be here and to have such a loving, loving new sister in addition to my family.
Welcome to our...
Teachers from the U.S. delegation traveled to each of the 11 regions of Armenia to stay as guests with their teaching partners. Here we see Gabrielle Barbarian and her young Armenian teaching partner Sona and host family in Yerevan. Arriving at her partner's school, Gabrielle was given a warm welcome by a student group singing the Armenian national anthem. Touring the halls with her partner, learning more about the students and school administration, Gabrielle, like each individual member of the U.S. delegation, had a formal opportunity to give a presentation about her home school.
For regional schools, and my school serves 2 towns, Acton and Boxborough. We have 5, 6, 7 schools, as you can see, 1 high school, 1 middle school, and 5 elementary schools. And I work in the middle school with grades 7 and 8, so 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, up to 14.
Use a New York City subway map, my hometown.
Դուք օգտագործելու եք New York քաղաքի քարտեզը, որը իր հայրենի քաղաքն է, այնտեղ է բնակվում ջիմը։
To find your way from my home
Գտնելու ճանապարհը իր տնից
to my school.
Thank you.
Chelsea! Chelsea? Chelsea!